and welcome to this unboxing video for Tainted Grail's Extra Models! Whee! So this is kind of like the Space Cats, except unlike the Space Cats, with the exception of this one, a lot of these are physical replacements for things in the game, sort of. Like this one, I don't really know if it is, but whatever. So we've got the mounted heroes, all 13 playable characters. Miniatures for the companions. This is a lot closer to Space Cats, but the companions are actual things. They just have no purpose for having miniatures. And then King Arthur himself, which has literally no purpose in the game, at least the physical miniature. So this is one of the few art models, like pure art models, that I've bought. I don't count the Kingdom Death art models as pure art models, because they can still be used as characters. Regardless, let's get to this. I'm going to start with the mounted heroes. So let me get these two out of the way. I've got them all on the back, so all the names and everything. But I don't even know if the characters can become mounted, or if this is just alternate sculpts for the heroes. This was like one of the few purchases with the game that I kind of hemmed and hawed about, of just like, do I really want this? But I got it anyway, because these are really nice looking. So that I can get the names correctly, let me pull out the whole tray, which it's just that, and I can have names right here. Woo! Alright, so, starting with the core game characters. We've got Ailey, the green character. Not that I will know which ones those are for the others. Beor, the blue character. Oh, what is he riding? Oh, it's a boar, which makes sense. It's just got a lot of hair. Maggot, who I think is actually riding a giant-ass jackalope. Arev, who just kind of goes, hey, look at you with all your fancy animals. I have a horse. Niama, who is broken! That's definitely not supposed to be a partially broken horn, so I'll have to contact them about that. And she's also not strictly core game. She just would have shipped with it if you got her originally. So, on to the others. We got Dagon, who has a cleaver-sized urukai sword. God, those were overly simplistic. It's basically a meat cleaver. That is a bear in bone armor. That's awesome. Reminds me of the Kultiris druids. Still really jealous of that. Shalon is in a more armored up horse. I found the horn. At least now I can just fix it instead of contacting them. Mab, who is riding a thing that looks more like a jackalope, except it also has wings. She also has a harp in this version, or harp-like thing. And to round out that campaign, not that I remember which one of the two it is, Fael, riding I don't know what. Those legs are super long. That staff is also awesome looking. I literally have no idea. No idea. Still has her bird on her shoulder. We've got, with the other campaign, Theobald. I also have a horse. Yay! My horse is fancier than yours. Duana, who is riding I don't know what. I don't care. I want it as a pet. It is awesome. And she's just sitting there on top looking regal as can be. Riding a whatever that is. Kaelin? Or Kaolin? Who is riding a wolf. Also not super fancy creature, but yeah. And then the last one being... is this a Pegasus? No. It might as well be, though. Because it looks like a goat with wings instead of a horse with wings. And this is Nazmira. Who is a little difficult to see in there, but is in there. Alright, so that's all of these guys. So let me put this away real quick. Again, there are no game mechanics with anything in this video. So, the only thing that could even arguably be considered spoilers is, oh, and this one has a nice, pretty artwork. It's a clear version of the lid on the other side, instead of just empty tray slots like the original Monster one did. It's still really weird. I think they also did that with the Etherfields monsters. I don't really remember. I haven't used them nearly as much, because you use a lot of the shapeshifters as generic stand-ins for a lot of things. Alright, so next we'll go on to the companions. Which, yeah, definitely not spoilers, these ones. They're just adorable things. I think in the new playthrough that me and my friend started, and I say new because we did actually finish the game. Successfully. That's how. Man, the endings to that are really weird. We looked at a couple of the others, you know, just in case we would never get around to them. Alright, so it is just 4 models. That's literally all that's here. Oh, I was saying I got the feral cat in my new playthrough really early on. So we've got the bird, which is a raven. It's on a skull and everything like that. I want to say feral cat, but it also looks kind of fox-ish on a stack of books. I love that. The pig with a sack of something. Pigs usually get associated with signs of wealth. And then the goddamn honey badger. It's awesome. Yeah, he's just perched on top of or leaning against, really, a statue of a guy in armor. Well, his head. So, yeah, that's literally all there is for this one. Get that out of the way. And then the last one, which is potentially spoilerish, but the next one is King Arthur. And after taking a good look at the miniature, it's not spoiler. Like, that's what I was saying kind of earlier, but didn't even say the name. It's kind of reminiscent of a moment later in the series. And again, this one is just pure art. There is no mechanical purpose for this. Like, you might be able to consider this spoilerish, but I wouldn't. It's pretty early on that you find out certain things that this could give away. Or could be early on. You could also just miss them entirely, and they're not that important. But yeah, here he is, holding a four-dweller, or what remains of a four-dweller. Like, that's its waist. There's nothing below that. And that's clearly crud's ripped off. Like, I think I might be able to see... Yep, I can see bone sticking out. So that's intentional, not just like the model cups off. And then he's standing on a pile of human corpses. One of which looks more an undead thing, because it's just got a skull for a head, but who knows what happened to it. Just shiny. And then the banner, of course. Yeah. So, that's everything this time around. Like I said, nothing but aesthetic pieces in this video. If people would like to see any of these painted, feel free to ask. I would like to finish the core game first, but asking would help, and I do plan to do the core game soon. It's probably not going to be my next game project, but it might be the one afterwards. Still want to try to get it done this year, is the point. Regardless, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, feel free to press the like button. If you think somebody else will enjoy this, please share this video. Either way, I hope the video gets seen more. If you didn't like this video, go ahead and press the dislike button. I won't mind, but please leave a constructive comment as to why. Also, feel free to comment in general, such as, would you like to see these painted, like I said earlier? Or would you like to see a gameplay overview, how to play, anything involving this game? I have the entire game now, minus some sleeves that are missing now that I've opened all the boxes for the second wave. And by some, I mean like 2/3 of them. But my problem, not yours. So I guess I have to contact them anyway. I forgot about that part. Ha ha! But also, like, do you want to see a detailed overview or even into the spoiler stuff? Those last two I would want to get permission for either of them. But until people want to see that, I'm not going to worry about it. I've got other things like Kingdom Death to work on still. And if you'd like to see more like this, be it more unboxing videos, my board game overviews, my painting videos, all three of which I'm willing to do for this game, and anything else you might want to see on this channel, feel free to subscribe. Regardless, thank you for watching and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.